All right, we are off and underway. Everyone in qualifying order so far. Your TQ Rick Broman out front, leading Gary Bennett into the switchbacks. Gary has closed up a little bit already. Rick makes a mistake. Gary going to take over the lead. We got a lead change on lap 1. So Gary Bennett to the point. Rick collects himself, working his way through the switchbacks, trying to keep Gary in sight. Gary's got to navigate around Solomon now. Goes to the inside. Rick to the inside. Good work through traffic for both the top 2 drivers here. Oh, Gary goes a little wide coming on the straightaway. Lets Rick close up. 0.6 second gap between the 2 of them. Rick briefly taking back over the lead. Side by side through the chicane. Oh, and Gary slams the door. Gary Bennett taking a big wide line to the sweeper, lets Rick close up. Coming in the short front straight, Rick closing up a little bit more. Ooh, to the inside. Side by side again, Gary stays on the point. Rick taps out, gives Gary a little cushion. Lots of race time left, minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Up next is going to be the WGT 10R Amain. That's going to be Ray, Russ, Lynn, and Chad. Well, Gary concedes the lead to Rick, but does look down the inside, so now Rick is going to have to try to defend Gary's charge here. He taps out. Gary doesn't lift. Seeing the pieces of the track flying. This is a great battle in the Novice Amain here. Tight lines out of Rick coming onto the straightaway. Gary closes up, looks inside, going to the chicane. Can't make it stick, trying to navigate Solomon here. Nice work out of everybody. Oh, Gary closing up through the switchbacks. Down the straightaway. Oh, Rick parks him at the end of the straightaway. There we go. Gary back to the point. Ooh, Rick was inside. Oh, and slams the door. Rick waits. Nice sportsmanship here in the Novice Amain. Rick going inside, Gary to the inside. I think there's been about 10 lead changes already. All right, coming up on Solomon. Solomon does a 360 and keeps it going. Nice work, buddy. All right, your leader is Gary Bennett, silver and blue, down the short front straight. Rick Broman in the orange and black, closing up a little bit. Tighter lines through the switchbacks for Rick. Gary this time by goes 14.9, Rick's 14.8, 1.1 seconds between them. 3:15 down, 1:45 to go. Rick closes up again through the switchbacks. Gary wide on the straight. Into that first corner, Rick looking inside, decides to not go for it. Both drivers on the short front straight now, headed into the switchbacks. Oh, Gary taps out, Rick gets by, goes underneath the pipe. That is going to be Rick Broman to the lead. Gary's got some makeup work to do now. Ooh. Banks his apex off Solomon's truck. 15.1 last time for Rick, 14.9 for Gary. 1 minute left to go in this Novice Amain. So the gap is closed now, 15.0 for Rick, 13.4 for Gary Bennett. That was his fastest lap of the race. 1.4 second gap here. 35 seconds to go, 14.4 for Rick, 15.5 for Gary. Rick's got to try to keep it smooth. So Rick and Gary coming up on Solomon now. Rick goes to the inside on Solomon, nice work. Gary's going to try to navigate the chicane, bounces off Solomon's car, keeps it going. 10 seconds to go. Your leader down the straightaway, 14.9 that time. Gary goes 16.8, 4-second gap now for your leader, Rick Roman. Clock's expired. Race to the line, everybody. All right, Rick is done.
Oh my God!
Gary's done. Solomon headed towards the finish line, and Solomon's done. Give him a hand. That's your novice Amain. Rick Roman takes the win. Gary Bennett's going to finish in the 2 spot. What a race. Solomon Goodland in the 3rd spot. Guys, grab your cars and head to the front of the driver's stand, and we'll get a podium pick.
The race is completed.